Hey guys, thanks for joining me today. I want to read Chicken Story Time. This is one of my favorite books. And some of you that's been coming to the library, do you all remember last year when we turned chickens and ducks loose in the back room? Wasn't that so much fun? We want to thank Penguin Random House for giving us permission to read their books online. And this was one that I always read when we brought the chickens to the library. So let's read this one again today. Story time at the library. Story time at the library. One librarian, one story, children, and a chicken. The children like the chicken, and the chicken like the children. Let's begin, says the librarian. And everyone loves story time. And I miss having story time with all my little friends. So 1 week later, story time at the library. Now, how many chickens do you see now? They're everywhere. One librarian, one story, more children, and more chickens. The children like the chickens and the chickens like the children. Please be seated, says the librarian. Everyone loves story time. One week later, story time at the library. How many chickens do you see now? One librarian, one story, many children, many chickens. The children laugh, the chickens cluck. Settle down, says the librarian, but no one can hear her. Let's begin, she says. Anybody ever seen that many chickens at the library? Please be seated, she says. Settle down, she says. Children and chickens everywhere, but only one librarian. What are we to do, she says. And then she gets an idea. Story time at the library. Lots of chicken, flocks of chickens, lots of children. Shelves and shelves of stories. The children like the chickens and the chickens like the children, and everyone loves story time. Especially the librarian. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I want y'all to watch tomorrow, and I'll be sharing my visit with Penny as we went out to the Crazy Feather Farm, and you all can see all the chickens that we got to see earlier this week. Thank you all.